Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum everyone. My name is FreelancingWali and I'm Lawan student at Rehan School, Islamabad campus. So we would this is a very good and courageous guest came in my studio. Name is Christer Edman. So first of all, today I feel truly honored to welcome Christer Edman, and he is an inspiring personality whose experience and insight have impacted many lives around the world. In this interview, we'll dive into his journey, wisdom, and vision for the future. Let's get started. So, first of all, hello, Mr. Admin. How are you?
Oh, thank you so much. I am so honored to be invited to your podcast, and I feel well and curious about your questions. So I'm looking forward to this. And how are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. So, first of all, sir, please tell me, can you tell us about your early life and how it shaped your career path?
Yeah, my early life, I was actually grown up in a suburb to Stockholm, and I was studying not so hard, I have to say, admit that. I was a little bit of a dropout when I was in school. I was not liking school so much. And I thought the school was not so interesting. It was so boring many times. And there were no time for own initiatives and creativity and so on. And I have always been interested in doing things for myself and creating things and so on. So that was my early life, I should say. But I got the work when I was 16 and worked with demolished cars and then with fashion. I worked 3 years with ladies' fashion and men's fashion, like sweaters and brands, and also with ladies' bags. So I have been working with, like Dior, many brands, which was famous at that time. I was also continued to work with project management, purchasing. I was working as a logistics manager. I was also working as a coach. The last couple of years, I've been focused on the coaching. I created my own company in 1987, and since then I have had many different kind of employments. And because I got children, 1990, the first daughter, and then it was more focus on the security and having a regular income, because as an entrepreneur and work like that, it's not so common that you always have the same amount of money, especially not when you're starting up something and when you're interested in innovation. Innovation is challenging, I have noticed, because people don't understand it really, and uh, we like habits. We like to do the same, and we like to label people. And I never fit into any of those kind of labels. I like to go my own way. I like to change kind of work. I like to see new ways on things and creating it. More or less like I want it to be created. So I have always walked my own way in life. And now I am working together with my wife from Pakistan. We started up something called EK Trading. And that is a portal for e-commerce related to coaching, education, and a marketplace where we use our experiences.
Okay, sir. So thank you so much. You give me very, very good answer. I'm very appreciate you. So thank you so much. You answering me. So great answer. Please tell me what was your academic background and how did it influence your personal journey?
My academical pathway.
Yes, yes.
That was a good question. I have no academical degree. I have to say this for the first of all. I was not liking that kind of studies way. I regret it sometimes because it has given me so much headache, so much ambition that sometimes I'm getting frustrated because I never stop and learning and studying and feel like I always know too little. And that is the problem. When I was working as a project manager at IBM, and I was actually educating the postgraduates with academical degrees. So that was like, it's really interesting when you are teaching people with a higher degree and they respect you. That is what I think is the most important, that people have the knowledge what they are talking about. And that is the way I always been working. This is nothing I suggest anyone to do. I suggest all people to get an academical degree. That's the first I want to say, because it is stressing you in many times and many ways, but also give me an opportunity to study more and to give more, to learn more.
Okay, okay, sir. So thank you so much. So please tell me what inspired you to enter your current field of work.
What inspired me to work as a coach into this field and like entrepreneurs working and look into improvement of system, that is so important. I think that we are communicating, that we are thinking about things, what is happening in the world from an abundance mindset. I'm also the Swedish representative for the global abundance organization. So that was, I am honored from so far, and I try my best now to build the foundation from the bottom and up, because I think to have the knowledge when you do something is so important. And what inspired me and what got me to change into coaching, because that was many years ago when I worked at IBM. I noticed that to be a project manager is not enough. You must have knowledge about people and coaching and how to make the best out of people you're working with. So just focus on the technical part. It's never enough. And you can't just be a manager and bossing and controlling and doing those things. You also need to have empathy and your heart with you and listen to people and care about people. Then I noticed it was something I really like to do, and that is coaching people. That's why I decided to do it together now with my wife and what we are doing and creating. So, yeah.
Okay, sir. So thank you so much. You give me a very good answer. I'm very appreciate you. So thank you so much. So please tell me, can you tell us about your um, entrepreneur as an entrepreneur? Please tell me, sir.
Tell you about the inter.
Entrepreneur.
Oh, entrepreneur. Yeah. Yeah. To work as an entrepreneur, that is challenging because you can never, I should say, relax, because you need to fix everything yourself. And at the same time, you are coming up with your own ideas and you are thinking about how shall I monetize, how shall I get money for this or that. And sometimes it's really challenging, especially when you're starting up something new and when you work with innovation and improve things. Sometimes it's really hard to get customers, clients, or so. And other times it goes easy because sometimes there is someone who has a need and you have done something which is good and they see it and they want to hire you, and then it goes easy. So it's a lot about timing. As an entrepreneur, it's a lot about getting the knowledge within the field you are working as an entrepreneur. And for example, when we start up this now e-commerce, I haven't worked with marketing. I am learning a lot now related to the marketing, e-commerce marketing, and all the different kind of system support you can find, the portals, the tools, all those things, and also when to actually hire someone or look into it. So that is important, to get the right people around you and get the help and get to know what do they expect, how much they cost, and what will you benefit from using. And that is the challenge, because people are not always aware of that there might be someone who is knowing what he wants or she wants, but they don't feel and can think in the same way, because most people are thinking that I can do this and that's it, or I can do that, because we are so labeled, we are so used to that we only have one thing in our mind and the way of working. To have this kind of, I should say, creative mindset is many times challenging as an entrepreneur, because to find like-minded people is not so easy when you want to hire someone for a task or get them as a support in the business you are creating.
Okay, sir. So thank you so much. You give me very, very good answer. I'm very appreciate you and very proud. So please tell me, sir, what inspired you to become a professional coach?
That was at IBM. I was working with a transition project. I have told it sometimes before, but I noticed as a project manager, one of the team members, he was from India, and I was doing the knowledge transfer as the project manager with the responsibility. And people were not so happy to be in Sweden, leaving India and to be here, because they found it very boring and lonely and so on. They missed their relatives, their parents, their families, and everything was like a big change for them, because it's quite cool country and it's not so easy to get in contact with people who wants to be in contact with people they can interview. That's really hard. People are not so open-minded in Sweden. They are very narrow-minded, very closed in many ways, I want to say. So that is so important to be aware of. Now I lost the thread little, I think. You asked something else.
Okay, sir. So thank you so much. So you give me very good answer and funny. So please tell me, like, so growing up, and who were your biggest role models when starting your career?
Oh, that is a good question. I grew up in a family which has a heritage of entrepreneurs. One of them were the co-founder of Volvo, Assar Gabrielsson. He was the co-founder of the Volvo car company. And that was, I should say, a little bit inspiring. Another of my forefathers was my great-grandfather. He was actually founding the distribution of milk products for the dairy products which were produced in an area of Sweden, actually not so far away from where I'm living now. So I have read a lot about that. So I think it was coming from my heritage. It's coming natural in some way that we want to be entrepreneurs and start up things ourselves. And yeah.
Okay, sir. So thank you so much. So you give me very, very good answer. I'm very appreciate you. So, sir, please tell me, like, so what does success mean to you? You personally?
I like that question. That is a very, very good question, because success for me is to feel freedom, being happy, and that those people I love and care about, that they are doing well. That is success for me, that I have the freedom, I can do what I want, I can travel, that is success. It's not about having a bunch of money or fancy things or cars or outer things. Success is also when I'm coaching a person and can see they are changing their behavior from an addictive behavior, or they have being abused and they have lost everything. For example, success is when I am now taking care of a refugee family through the non-profit organization, and I can see they have acclimatized in Sweden, And yeah, they live a good life together in Sweden right now, even if they haven't got permit resident, but they are at least protected in Sweden from abuse in another country. So that is success for me when I can help people in that. And also when I see one of the people I'm coaching, or me and my wife are coaching, when they are changing their lifestyle and when they are living a healthy lifestyle instead. So that is success for me.
Okay, sir. So thank you so much. You give me very, very good answer. I'm very appreciate you. Thank you so much. So, sir, please tell me, like, so how did you start your company, Christer Coach? Tell me.
Yeah, Christer Coach is actually a brand. It started when I was in Argentina. It's yeah, 4 years ago, something like that. And I was thinking, what name shall I use? What can be a good name? And then it came up like, okay, Christer, that's good. It's yeah, I keep that name, so it's personal. And what I'm doing, I'm coaching. Then it was like Christer Coach would be a good name.
Okay, sir. So thank you so much. You give me very good answer. I'm very appreciate you. So, sir, please tell me what challenges did you face as an entrepreneur in Sweden?
Oh, there are many. As an entrepreneur in Sweden, I should say it's the network and how people are already connected and they have their contracts already fixed with people. And when they have networks, they stick to the same network. They don't let a new person come into the network. And when you start to do the networking, I was actually taking a certificate as a networker, so I have studied networking in details. Paid like $1,000. I paid a lot for different kind of courses, educations here and there for getting the knowledge. That is something I want to say. For example, I paid like yeah, $8,000 just for being coached during 3 years. So that is something else which I am aware about. I never think that knowledge shall be limited or you shall skip the knowledge, but you can get the knowledge in many different ways. One is to attend courses and pay for the courses, paying course paying mentors I haven't paid for, but coaches I have paid for, and for getting knowledge. So those challenges, yeah, and how to do it, that is the most important, to overcome them by finding your own way and do it. Here in Sweden, it's really, really hard. You must. That's why I was actually to USA 2 times on social media conferences. So I was attending them, and when I got back, it was easier because I had reason and new knowledge from social media. And then I started up a project in a rural area, and I got project approved. So, yeah.
Okay, so thank you so much, sir. I'm very appreciate you. So please tell me, can you share your best business advice for beginners?
Oh, that is best business advice. That's a big, big question. It contains so many things. I should say, first of all, you must know how you get the customers or clients. So you get paid for the business you are doing. I should say, focus on the customer, on the client, and make sure that you are getting paid first of all, because if without getting paid you can't grow, you can't improve, you can't do anything, and then it's not a business, then it's just an interest. And if you have an interest in something, then you are becoming like an I should say an innovator. You are like an innovator, and that is really, really hard to be, and that is seldom business. For example, one of the best famous inventor in Sweden, Håkan Lans. He never earned money. They stole from him, from USA. They took. He was invented the mouse, and he was inventing the air traffic control for the air system. I was working as a purchaser for the products he was creating actually at that time. And so I know that business advice is mostly about getting the money first. So get the client. If you have someone who wants to buy, okay, sell. sell, and you get the money.
Okay, that's very funny answer. So, sir, please tell me, like, so how do you balance profit with purpose and business?
Profit, purpose, business. Yeah, that is a little bit about what I said. If you don't have a profit, you don't have a business. And if you don't have a business, then it is hard to make a purpose or meaning without the money. So that is something you really need to think about. And for me, for example, I was thinking many years back that I will retire quite early. So I retired when I was 62. I'm 66 now. And I decided to have enough money so I can live on those money without being scared about the future or having any stress around getting the money. So that is the situation the last 4 years. So I could do what I want to do and focus on that instead. So that is an advice as well. If you can sign up for like insurance for retirement insurance or whatever it is, that's a good advice for the future. So you can do what you want.
Okay, sir, it's a very good answer. I'm very appreciate you. Good, very good. So,
Thank
please tell me, like, so what is the most common challenge your clients face? Tell me, sir.
I should say what the most clients are struggling with, that is some way procrastination. They postpone things and they don't focus on what is important for the future, for what they really need. They are distracted by so many other things. So their brains and their mindset is twisted from all the information, from everything is happening around them in the world, the families, the situations, the world situation. So they are like, oh, what shall I do? Which way shall I run? What shall I do? So that is, so stay calm and make this time for the future the most important, because it is about your future and what you value most in life, and make a decision first when you're relaxed enough. Use mindfulness or visualization, and make sure. I also believe in prayers that everything is coming when the time is right, but then we need to have the courage to take the step and do it. Sometimes we are going in wrong direction, but the wrong direction is a learning lesson. Then we need to find a new direction and see what we shall do then.
Okay, sir, thank you so much. You give me very good answer. I'm very appreciate you. So, please tell me, sir, how do you help people build a growth mindset? Please tell me.
A growth mindset is about, I should say, giving yourself the time, yourself as the priority. Stand up for yourself, stand on your own feet, otherwise will always someone else do it. And if you don't work for yourself, you are always working for someone else. And that is a choice you need to do also. If you want to become free and independent, you need to find your own way, so you are not dependent on other people's values and their way of looking at the world. For me, as a retired man and married, I am feeling free thanks to I have my retirement money. I can choose what I want to do, and I can have the time also to relax and to take it for actually thinking what is the most important. And both me and my wife, we like to work with the youth and help them and to actually grow things which can be beneficial for many other people. That's why we started up this EK trading together as something actually for people in Pakistan, Sweden, and Europe, and how to grow the business into new areas. Because people in Pakistan are producing so many good things. There are so many things which are so amazing in Pakistan, but it's not told about it. You know, most people, when I talked about Pakistan, they don't know much about it. So the more we can spread it, and I'm so happy to see the embassy of Sweden now in Pakistan when they are inviting and they are visiting companies in Pakistan and sharing it, and yeah, so that's
Oh,
important.
oh, that's great and amazing answer. Thank you so much. So, sir, I'm ended my interview because my interview time is ended. So,
Yeah.
please give me advice for my viewers.
Yeah, I will give them advice I always end up with, and that is be yourself. Find your passion, find your dream, and follow them all the way. Take the step by step by knowledge, education, learning, and interact networking.
Okay, so thank you so much, sir. You give me very, very good advice, and thank you so much. You give me very your precious time. So, thank you so much, Mr. Edman, for sharing your precious time and thoughts with us. And your words will surely inspire and guide many people. To our audience, keep learning, stay curious, and always move forward with positivity. And until next time, take care and goodbye. Thank you so much, and Allah
Thank you so
Hafiz.
much. Allah Hafiz. Thank you. Bye.